You probably have someone in your life that knows exactly how to get underneath your skin, or a group of people that know exactly what buttons to push to get a rise out of you. Or maybe that one family member that just knows exactly how to trigger you with their comments that they make every single time you go to visit the family, or a friend that just knows how to make you feel inadequate, and what you are trying to do in this life and the things that you're accomplishing just aren't as good as what they're doing. There's always something, some way, some shape, some form of a person who is trying to find a way to take your joy from you, trying to make you feel inadequate, trying to devalue who you are. Those people, first off, no one is allowed to steal your joy from you. Someone told me that a long time ago, and that resonated, and I stand true to that. Every single time I feel like someone is trying to do something to me, try to say something to get me upset, trying to take my joy from me, I think to myself, you are not allowed to do that. No one is allowed to steal my joy. And I hope that you can hear these words and that you sit there, and when you feel that someone is trying to put you down, you say back, no one is allowed to steal my joy. Those people that are saying those comments have their own insecurities. They have their own issues deep down that they have not dealt with. Because deep down, they feel unseen. Deep down, they feel powerless. Deep down, they are not secure with who they are. They don't understand their identity in this world. And most of the time, the people that are being attacked by, not nice words or comments or jokes, they're being attacked because they're very secure with who they are as a human being. They are very secure with who they are in this life. And every single time someone wants to take that, it's not right, it's not fair, and it's not allowed. One, because good for you for standing firm with who you are, for feeling good about your identity in this life. Good for you for holding your own, because in the eyes of God, you are special. And those people don't understand how someone can be okay with just, being different maybe, or having different beliefs, or having different ideas than the rest of society. It's okay. I think it's amazing. I think it is truly the most powerful thing is when you can feel good in your own skin, when you can feel good about who you are, and you don't have to change just to be around other people. You don't have to change who you are just to have people like you or be accepted into a group, or change your beliefs or change your thoughts, change the things that you are passionate about just to get people to like you. And I think the most powerful people are the ones that can feel good in their own skin, that can just be so grateful and thankful for the gifts that God gave them, and they maximize those gifts, and they use those gifts, and they use the skill sets, and they use the personality that was provided to them, and even if there is something that they want to change in this life, they make the choice to change it. You make the choice to change it. You don't let anybody change it for you. If there's something that you realize within your belief system that doesn't belong anymore, you change it. No one is allowed to tell you how to live your life as far as what you believe, the things that you feel, and how God sees you. God created you to be special. God created you to do something special, and no one is allowed to take that from you. One of the biggest mistakes that I ever made was trying to change who I was just to fit in, trying to change the things that I enjoyed and do other things that I really didn't just to get a group of people to like me, just to fit into a group of friends, just to be someone that could be seen. And I will never, ever, ever do that again. Because honestly, you are truly free in this world when you can sit there and look at yourself and say, I love you. I love who you are. I love who you are. I love who God created you to be, and really just have respect for yourself and fall in love with yourself and look around and just be grateful for everything that you have. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receiving. Joe Dispenza talks about it all the time. Those that can be grateful for what they currently have in their life right now are much happier. And those that can be grateful for who they are and the identity that they currently have are much happier. The ones that are unhappy are the ones that are faking it. The ones that are unhappy are the ones that are truly trying to grasp onto physical things in this world to make them happy. Wrong relationships, drugs, sex, alcohol, all these things that are just band-aids, and they keep trying to grab, and they're never fulfilled because they're deep down not fulfilled with who they are because they let other people take that away from them. They try to live up to everybody else's expectations, and if you're trying to do that, it is a lost cause because you're never gonna get the approval of everybody. You don't need outside approval. You need internal approval. And that internal approval is the only approval you will ever need because God already approves of you. God already loves you for who you are. It's up to you to just love who you are and identify the fact that the things that make you special are the things that make you so important in this life because you have a special set of gifts. You have a special personality. You have a special presence. You have a special energy about you, and when you try to dim that energy, when you try to remove the gifts and you try to be someone else just to appease the physical world, you're never going to feel fulfilled. You're always going to be searching when all you have to do is search internally. Instead of searching externally for the things that you think are going to make you happy, but all you do is realize that you just keep grasping on until you realize there's nothing else to hold on to. And that's normally when people hit rock bottom. And I don't want to see that for you. You're too special. You got too many good things ahead for you. So I just want to tell you that from personal experience, just be thankful and grateful for who you currently are. Be thankful to God for creating you for the way you are. Because when you truly just release of all the external noise and you truly just be happy with who you are and you look deep down and say, what is it? What is my purpose? And normally your purpose is something that is just really easy. It comes really easy and natural to you. Something that you don't have to work toward, something that you feel naturally drawn to, where you never feel like you're working. It's a natural thing that you enjoy doing. And, and when you get into that flow state where time kind of collapses and while you're tuned in the thing that is your purpose, hours could go by and you look up at the clock and you don't even realize what just happened. You were just so engulfed in it because you were absolutely passionate about doing it. A lot of times that's your purpose. Find your purpose, find the thing that you love, and those special skills that God provided to you, use them to better serve others because serving others, man, there's no greater feeling. There's no greater feeling than knowing that you can change somebody else's life. When I make these videos, I'm just so thankful that I get to do this. If I can even just impact one person, that makes me happy because I would want someone to do that for me. If I feel a certain way and I'm feeling down on myself, I would want someone to reach out and shake me almost and just say, wake up, you're special. You're special and you don't need to hear from anybody else what you need to think about you. You just need to be grateful for who you are and love yourself. And honestly, I'm so happy that I figured that out on my own. I'm so happy that there was one day I just looked around. I was like, I don't like this. I don't know who I am. Well, why can't I just be who I want to be? Why can't I just express myself the way I want to express myself? Why do I have to care what everybody else thinks? And it's so freeing too, because then you get your power back. People want to keep taking your power and your energy. You take your power back when you don't care what other people think. You take your power back when you don't allow what people say to you to influence you. Take a deep breath, realize that no matter what they say, it's not going to change anything about you as long as you love who you are. Who cares what they say? Who cares what they think? It does not matter. The only thing that matters is how you portray yourself to other people. Because when you are secure and you love yourself and people see that, it may take them some time to come to the realization that they cannot impact you, they cannot influence the way you think, and they're going to be drawn to that. And they're going to say, how is that person so powerful in their own way? How can that person just, brush off the things that people are saying and just be so happy? I want that. I want to know what that's like, because I promise you, they have something that is lacking, and you have that fulfillment to you that they're wanting. And so you just being the beautiful creation that God made you to be, you don't even have to say a word. You just have to be you, and you will change people's lives, because they will see how you are. They will see how energetic you are with your positivity and the way that you express yourself in this world, just to better serve other people, and not allow the outside influences to interact with you. That is powerful. And I'm telling you, people will observe that, and it may take a little bit of time, but over time, they will say, I want what that person has. Anyway, this has been something that has been a huge movement in my life, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I was able to learn this, and I was so grateful that I realized, that God made me special, and God gave me a set of talents that I cannot waste, and my passion, my purpose is to better serve others. So if you're out there and you're struggling with this and you need some assistance, reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to talk you through it. I'll be more than happy to be there for you. Because that's how it should be. We should be in this together to help bring each other up, not push each other and pull each other down. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.